My beautiful souls, welcome into a daily read for Saturday. Let's do some shuffling and just see what we get. Ooh, I just saw the High Priestess, and given that this is, I think, the third or fourth time I've had to begin this reading again, attempt it, I did in one of which as well get the High Priestess. So we're going to take this as the overall energy. Feeling like it's a very spiritually guided and connected kind of day. This might be something you're used to, but for some it feels like a new kind of spirituality, or it just feels different for you. And it may be, of course, something that you're not used to. But I do feel as if somebody drawn to the reading is going through what feels like a spiritual increase and or shift otherwise. And I do want to say that this is going to improve things for you. I know hearing for somebody, drawn to the reading, a spiritual increase doesn't sound like an amazing thing, but I feel it as if it's going to help you feel more supported, be more guided. But I do feel as if it's a day full of intuitive hits as well, where things are just clicking. Okay, you can't help but feel as if you get something from the past, right? Where it's randomly highlighted and focused upon. You can't help but feel as if you are understanding that person in your life, even if they're not physically, in front of you, or you're not wrapped up with them throughout this period. You're getting these people or that person very clearly, at least at this point, if not, the whole time. But I do feel as if you're going to see things transitioning for you after this day even more so, but it highlights, this period highlights a significant change in the right direction for you. So don't be surprised when Spirit pushes you to put energy and maybe even resources otherwise towards having that new beginning come to be in a very smooth and easy manner. Say you need a new place to live, or you need a new job, or maybe it's in regards to a new relationship or commitment otherwise. You may be finding yourself throughout this day online or otherwise looking up options, investigating in regards to what's available, or who's available. I feel like you are going to be knowing more about what's going to be the right choice or the right kind of situation for you when the time is divinely right. But I do feel as if this doesn't have to be a difficult process, because I feel like this is a preparation time for, again, more for yourself. But I do want to remind you of a time when you decided to make a decision and walk away from what wasn't serving you anymore. Could have been a habit, could have been a person, a place, a situation, an opportunity, otherwise, you name it. And this may apply to several things for you. I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel as if one specific toxic situation or aspect of your life that you left behind, right, and headed towards happier days, sunnier moments, regardless of how long that happiness and maybe fulfillment lasted, or it might have came and gone afterwards. But I do feel as if this is highlighting the fact that you stepping away from what doesn't serve you anymore needs to be something that you continuously or occasionally have to implement, okay? Because sticking with what doesn't serve you is going to leave you with a lack of justice. It's going to leave you with difficulties and, I want to say, heavy energy. I do, I do feel the need to reach for the stars. Okay, I don't know why that just came out, but look at this, the Four of Cups. You may find there's a highlighting of who is not right for you. I know I'm getting people specifically, or maybe one person in particular. As well, I feel like somebody needs to be thinking about getting a new car of importance. Could be another type of vehicle for transportation, but I do feel as if where you're lacking a passionate new beginning, I want you to understand that it's not the right time yet. It may feel frustrating or just difficult to grasp that it hasn't come in yet, or you haven't been aligned with it yet. But I do sense that there are changes between now and then. It feels like a lot of small ones and maybe a couple big ones, or one big one in particular. These changes and adjustments, needs to take place before you can see this turn in the upright. Okay, this could be definitely what we were talking about when it comes to you putting energy into looking up options or whatever the case may be, but it definitely could apply to something completely different. Now, I want to tell you that you are feeling a lack of clarity in regards to a wish fulfillment that maybe you've been told time and time again it's right around the corner, right? You're about to collide with this beautiful fulfillment, in a wish kind of way. And then it just never came to be. Or you might find that it's just something that you have recently asked for a select few drawn to the reading, but it just hasn't come in yet. And you don't know when, you don't know how, you don't maybe see what it's going to look and feel like. But however the sense of working out for you, I feel as if you don't need to have all the answers. Okay, it's this trust in maybe your intuition at certain points, or maybe more so in regards to the spiritual guidance, and what at times feels like a lack there of which, or just a lack of answers coming through. But some of which might find that this is a day where, at least let's put this in the sideways position. It might be a time where things feel a lot less confusing or mysterious in regards to when and or how this is meant to come in. Okay. But I do feel as if you are at least partially glowing throughout this day. Something you're thinking about or actually did implement when it comes to your physical appearance, your looks, it's going to, or already is, helping you glow. You're looking and feeling different for a lot drawn to the reading. But I feel as if the downloads coming through from Spirit throughout this day are going to help you big time in regards to how to shift forward, in regards to potentially, or maybe a confirmation of who or what you need to leave behind, going back to this Eight of Cups imagery. Interesting, as I picked up the Ace of Wands accidentally. But I feel as if you may be feeling a little bit out of it throughout maybe the whole period for you, if not, bits and pieces of which, or maybe a big chunk. Especially the beginning of the day for a lot. And I feel like this kind of Nine of Wands energy will fade, okay, as the days move on, as we get past this specific Saturday. But I feel like you are going to need to hold yourself accountable for what you know needs to get done, okay, or maybe what you promised yourself you were going to change or get done throughout this day. It may feel easier said than done, but I do feel like there is a focus on new money. Okay, again, this could be a financial investment as well that Spirit's saying you need to trust is meant to come to be in the right timing, in the right ways or way. But I do want to say as well, your hard work is paying off. You might feel like you've been grinding away when it comes to that business or that hobby, or I want to say for some, that platform or two online. May as well be in regards to a relationship or a connection otherwise, but it feels more work and or hobby related oriented. Abundance, my friend. This hard work is absolutely paying off. And I feel like even any effort that you choose to or just might end up putting forth towards whatever this is ends up being for you, you're gaining abundance. A little bit spacey is what I just heard. A little bit spacey. You might find it's a day where it's partially, if not fully, entailing daydreaming or just drifting away. You might even be in a conversation or working on something, connected to something or somebody, and it's just like, ooh, I just drifted to another land or to the past. The past wants to keep popping back up for somebody drawn to the reading, and you need to use discernment. You need to trust your intuition. And if a spirit's very clearly telling you to let the past stay in the past, or they're saying kick it back into the past, then that's what needs to be done. Okay, of course, your intuition will always need to be utilized when it comes to decisions like that, and holding back is what I'm getting. But, as well in regards to which spirit or what guidance spiritually to trust, okay, and what to discard. But you're also going to be feeling like this Five of Wands energy in your life, chaos, turbulence is what I'm getting, maybe toxicity, a difficult energy, tough energy again is what I'm getting. It's starting to slowly churn in the reversal position, and you're going to feel that as you will as well feel Spirit pushing you to focus on where you're restricting yourself. For somebody, it's something that you're doing in your world too consistently, or maybe not enough of which, and it's leaving you feeling a bit nervous or off in energy, maybe even second guessing yourself for some. But this reading feels all over the place, but I feel like it is a time for you to prepare. It is a time of transition, all the meanwhile. Okay, so this was really helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Saturday.